Chosen One this Sunday will be so important. Opens a divine door you can't miss. Chosen One this Sunday is not just another date on the calendar. It carries the weight of eternity within it, a shift so profound that you will feel its echo long after the day has passed. Heaven has already marked this day with sacred intention, and you are being summoned to pay attention, to be aware, to stay awake in spirit. There are divine alignments that only happen once in a lifetime, and this Sunday is one of them. It is as if the heavens are preparing to open a hidden gate, a door carved for you in secret, waiting to be revealed at the appointed time. And that time is now. The patterns of your life, the delays you have endured, the prayers you have whispered in silence, all are being gathered together in a holy convergence. This is why you may feel restless, why your spirit cannot stay still, why there has been an unusual stirring in your heart. You are being prepared to cross over into a new dimension of purpose and blessing. This Sunday is not ordinary. It is a spiritual threshold. Once you step through it, nothing will remain the same. This is why resistance has been strong, distractions louder than usual, and even old fears trying to rise up again. But understand this clearly. The very pressure you feel is a sign that the door is about to swing wide open. Chosen One, I need you to hold on to this message until the very end of this journey. This is not a random video, not mere words spoken into the air. These words are living energy. They are a call from heaven directly to your soul. I want you to do something powerful. Right here and now, I invite you to write your warmest wishes in the comments, to release the energy of your heart into the atmosphere. Add the numbers 99 and 777 as a sign of alignment and divine completion, and subscribe to continue walking this journey of glory together. When you do this, you are not just interacting. You are declaring that you are ready to receive. This act is not small. It is a seed planted in the soil of your future. Now let us go deeper, for this Sunday holds mysteries that many will overlook. To the world, it will look like just another ordinary day. People will wake up, carry on with their routines, and never realize that heaven itself has placed a seal on this time. But for you, the chosen one, your inner world will feel the tremors. You will notice synchronicities, unexpected encounters, words spoken by strangers that feel like direct confirmations. Even the atmosphere around you will seem charged with something unusual, something that cannot be explained logically. It is because the divine door is already forming, waiting for the precise moment to open. And when it does, clarity will rush in like sunlight after a long night. The reason this Sunday is so critical is because it is not just about blessing, it is about positioning. God does not open doors randomly. He aligns you with them through preparation, pruning, and persistence. That is why your journey has been heavy. You had to be shaped for what is on the other side. This Sunday will bring a wave of revelation that will suddenly make sense of the confusion, the tears, the closed opportunities. It will be like fitting the missing piece of a puzzle into place. Suddenly, you will see why it all had to happen exactly as it did. The divine door that awaits you is not an escape. It is an entry into your rightful inheritance. It will not look like what you imagined, because heaven rarely reveals things in the form you expect. But when you stand before it, your spirit will know. This is the moment I was waiting for. You will not need to strive, to beg, to prove yourself. The door will recognize you because it was built for you before the foundations of time. And as you step through, everything that seemed delayed will accelerate. Hidden resources will come into view, and people who once overlooked you will suddenly see your value. The key to this Sunday is awareness. If you treat it as an ordinary day, you will miss the extraordinary. But if you enter it with reverence, with expectation, with readiness, you will catch the signs that others ignore. You will notice the whispers of heaven guiding your steps. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time, saying the right words, meeting the right people. Do not underestimate this alignment. It is not chance. It is a divine orchestration designed to move you forward. This Sunday, the divine door will open, but only the prepared will step through it. This is why you must quiet your doubts, still your fears, and allow your spirit to lead. This is why you must clear the clutter, the noise, the unnecessary distractions. You cannot afford to be entangled in old cycles when the new path is being revealed. The opportunity will not wait forever. It is a sacred moment, and it must be embraced fully. Chosen one, the divine door that is opening this Sunday is not simply a doorway into opportunity. It is a threshold of identity. For so long, you have walked carrying pieces of yourself, fragments of your destiny, and questions that seem to have no answers. This Sunday marks a gathering of those fragments, a reunion of your spirit with the fullness of who you are meant to be. You are not stepping into something new as much as you are stepping into yourself. That is why it feels so sacred. The weight you feel is the weight of recognition, the knowing that the life you were designed for is finally aligning before your eyes. When heaven ordains a door, it is not like the doors of man. People may close opportunities, systems may reject you, and circumstances may block your way. But a divine door cannot be resisted by earthly forces. This is why the struggle has intensified before this Sunday. The enemy always tries to create chaos before a breakthrough. Confusion increases, weariness deepens, and you may even doubt whether you heard correctly. But remember this, resistance is confirmation. If the door were not real, the opposition would not be this strong. The very turbulence around you proves that the atmosphere is shifting. There is something mysterious about divine timing. It doesn't arrive early and it doesn't arrive late. It comes in the exact moment that your spirit, your character, and your destiny are ready to meet it. That is why this Sunday is important. It is not random. It is a meeting point between preparation and opportunity, between prayer and manifestation, between your waiting and heaven's response. You may not have known how long it would take, but the heavens always knew when the seal would break. And this Sunday, it does. As you step closer, you will begin to sense the subtle signs. Dreams may intensify, your intuition may sharpen, or you may suddenly feel an unexplainable peace, even while circumstances around you remain uncertain. That peace is not ordinary. It is the evidence that you are being drawn into alignment. Pay attention to the small details, the words spoken to you, the doors that quietly swing shut, the invitations that suddenly appear. All of it is part of the orchestration. Heaven rarely announces things with trumpets in the physical. It speaks through whispers, nudges, alignments that only the discerning heart can notice. This Sunday is a turning point because it marks the end of survival mode. For years, you may have been simply getting through, just holding on, just keeping faith through the night. But when the divine door opens, you no longer live by fragments. You step into flow. Things that felt like constant resistance begin to move with ease. Opportunities that once felt out of reach suddenly come to you without strain. This is not because life becomes perfect, but because you are aligned. And alignment makes what was once heavy, light. Think of this divine door as a river that has been dammed up for too long. Behind it, the waters of blessing, provision, and purpose have been building, pressing, waiting for release. On Sunday, the gates crack open. At first, it may seem like just a trickle, small confirmations, little breakthroughs, but soon the current will be unstoppable. And once it flows, nothing and no one can dam it up again. That is why this is a sacred moment. You are about to witness the release of what has been withheld, not because you weren't worthy, but because the timing had to be perfect. Chosen one, what you will step into is not just for you. Divine doors are designed to impact generations. When you walk through, others behind you will find the way easier. Your courage becomes their map. Your obedience becomes their inheritance. Do not think lightly of this. Heaven chose you to be the one to carry this breakthrough, not just to bless you, but to establish a lineage, a testimony, a ripple effect that will outlive your years. The weight you feel is not just personal, it is generational, and so I tell you, prepare your heart. Set aside the distractions, silence the noise of doubt, and position yourself to notice. Walk into Sunday with reverence as if you are about to attend a divine appointment. Because you are. The door will not look like what you imagined, but your spirit will recognize it when it appears. Do not rush, do not force, do not doubt. Stand still, stay alert, and when the moment comes, step forward without hesitation. The divine door will not ask for proof of your worthiness. It will simply open because it was always yours. This is why this Sunday is so important. It is not about a calendar date. It is about destiny's timing. Heaven has aligned the unseen in your favor, and all that is asked of you is to stay present, stay ready, and stay faithful. When the door opens, your life will move into a rhythm you have never experienced before. And in that rhythm, everything will begin to make sense. Chosen one, once you step through this divine door, the atmosphere around your life will no longer feel the same. You will notice acceleration. Things that once took months or years will suddenly begin to unfold in days, even hours. This is not coincidence. It is divine momentum. When heaven opens a door, it does not simply let you walk through slowly. It propels you, carries you, lifts you into a speed that matches your destiny. The delays are broken, the stagnation is shattered, and the seasons of waiting collapse into a moment of fulfillment. You will find yourself saying, "Everything is happening at once," because when the appointed time arrives, heaven wastes no time. You will also notice recognition. For too long, your light may have been hidden under layers of misunderstanding, rejection, or simply being overlooked. But after this Sunday, eyes will begin to open to who you really are. People who once ignored you will suddenly seek you out. Opportunities that never seemed to acknowledge your existence will now make room for you. This is not about vanity, it is about visibility. Heaven has prepared you in obscurity, but the time has come for you to be revealed. The divine door is a stage, not for performance, but for purpose. And as you walk through, the platform of your life will expand. Blessings will also flow in forms you did not anticipate. They may not come in the packaging you expected, but they will meet the exact needs of your journey. Some blessings will arrive as people, helpers, allies, destiny connections. Others will appear as resources, finances, opportunities, unexpected provisions. Still others will show up as inner shifts, peace you cannot explain, strength you did not know you had, wisdom that seems beyond your own. The divine door is not only external, it is internal. As much as circumstances change, so will you. The courage, clarity, and boldness within you will rise to meet the new season. Authority will be one of the greatest changes. Before, you may have felt like a guest in your own story, waiting for permission to act, questioning whether you had the right to stand tall. But after this Sunday, something within you will shift. You will no longer wait for validation. You will move with authority. Not arrogance, but certainty. Not pride, but purpose. You will speak and doors will open, not because of your power, but because of the alignment you carry. Heaven will back your words, your steps, your decisions. This is what it means to walk through a divine door. It is not only about what you enter into, but about the authority you carry on the other side. Do not be surprised if people from your past try to return once you step through. Some will come with genuine hearts, drawn by the light of your transformation. Others may come with envy, confusion, or the desire to pull you back. But remember, the door you step through is one way. You are not called to return to old cycles, old versions of yourself, or old limitations. The past may knock, but you are not obligated to answer. Your alignment is forward, not backward. Your destiny is expansion, not repetition. This Sunday is also a separation. The divine door opens for you, but not everyone around you is meant to walk through it. Some will remain in their old patterns, and you must accept that. Do not waste your energy trying to drag others through the threshold. Each person has their appointed time. Your responsibility is to step through when your door opens. The moment you do, those truly connected to your destiny will be drawn to you in the right season. Trust the process, trust the timing, trust the separation. Once you are on the other side, expect divine surprises. You will encounter opportunities you never pursued, blessings you never requested, and open spaces you never dreamed of. This is because heaven delights in doing exceedingly and abundantly beyond what you asked for. The divine door is not the end. It is the beginning of a sequence of miracles that will follow you. Do not measure this moment by logic. Logic cannot explain divine orchestration. Simply receive, walk, and remain faithful. Chosen one, remember, what you gain after this Sunday is not just external wealth, visibility, or influence. It is alignment with your divine identity. Everything external is a reflection of the internal shift. Once you walk through, your spirit will carry a new fragrance, a presence that others can sense without words. People will say, something is different about you, even if they cannot explain it. That difference is the mark of alignment. That difference is the seal of heaven. So prepare yourself not just to see the door, but to live beyond it. This Sunday is not a conclusion. It is a beginning. When you step into this next dimension, you will carry a grace that multiplies everything you touch. The relationships you nurture, the work you create, the dreams you pursue, they will all expand under the weight of divine favor. Chosen one, stepping through the divine door is only the beginning. The greater challenge is not in entering, but in sustaining. Many people experience a breakthrough only to lose their footing because they were unprepared for the weight of blessing. This is why heaven trains you in seasons of obscurity, why your patience was stretched, why your character was refined, why your endurance was tested. The divine door is not just about receiving, it is about carrying what you receive with wisdom and strength. That is why emotional and spiritual preparation is so vital right now. The first key is humility. When the door opens and opportunities flow, it will be easy for pride to whisper, "I did this, I made it happen." But chosen one, never forget the years of waiting, the nights of tears, the days of silence where only heaven saw you. Those moments were not wasted, they were the foundation of who you are becoming. Stay grounded. Remember that the door is divine, not man-made, and it opened not because of your striving, but because of heaven's timing. Walk through it with gratitude, and that gratitude will protect your heart from arrogance. The second key is discipline. Blessing without discipline is wasted potential. Once you step into this new dimension, distractions will multiply. Not every opportunity is your assignment. Not every open path is your calling. You must discern where to invest your energy, whom to align with, and what to prioritize. Your spirit already knows what feels heavy versus what feels aligned. Learn to listen to that inner guidance. Discipline is the shield that keeps you from scattering your strength. Protect your time, protect your focus, and protect your peace. The third key is endurance. The divine door opens into new levels, and with new levels come new pressures. Do not be surprised when challenges appear even in the midst of blessing. Acceleration attracts both light and resistance, but you have already been trained for this. The hardships of your past were not punishments. They were preparation. They taught you how to withstand storms, how to rise when you are weary, how to hold faith when nothing makes sense. Now those same lessons will carry you as you sustain the weight of what is coming. Another key is detachment from fear. Fear will always try to whisper that you are not ready, that you might fail, that the blessing may vanish as quickly as it appeared. But chosen one, you must not carry fear into the new. Fear locks the door that faith already opened. Fear makes you hesitate at the very threshold of opportunity. Replace fear with trust. Trust that if heaven brought you this far, heaven will not abandon you now. Trust that the grace that opened the door will also sustain you beyond it. You must also prepare emotionally for separation. The divine door is not a crowd gate, it is a personal threshold. Some people you love may not be ready to walk through with you. Some relationships may fade, not because of bitterness, but because they cannot survive in the next season. Do not cling to what heaven has released. Release with love, bless with peace, and move forward with courage. Every separation is making space for divine alignment. Every goodbye is opening the way for the right connections, the right voices, the right companions who will strengthen you in the next phase. Chosen one, protect your inner world. Your heart is the well from which everything flows. Guard it from envy, guard it from comparison, guard it from bitterness. Not everyone will understand your door. Some may criticize, others may mock, and still others may question why it is you and not them. But this is not their door. It is yours. Stay anchored in your truth. Do not explain what is beyond explanation. Do not defend what heaven has already justified. Walk with quiet confidence and let your transformation speak louder than your words. Above all, prepare to expand. The divine door is not a small step, it is a widening of your entire life. Expansion requires flexibility. Be ready to grow in ways you did not expect, to learn skills you never thought you'd need, to adapt to environments you once thought were beyond you. Do not resist the stretch. It is proof that your capacity is increasing. What once felt overwhelming will soon feel natural. Because you are growing into it. Expansion may be uncomfortable, but it is the evidence of transformation. This Sunday, when the divine door swings open, do not just walk through as the same person. Walk through with a renewed mind, a purified heart, and a spirit anchored in faith. Carry the lessons of your past as wisdom, not as weight. Carry the promises of your future as certainty, not as wishful thinking. Carry yourself as one who knows that this door was always written into your story. For once you step through, the journey ahead will require the strongest, most faithful, most courageous version of you. And that version is already rising. Chosen one, this Sunday is not just a day. It is a destiny marker. When you step through the divine door, you will not simply change your week, you will change the trajectory of your life. Every moment of delay, every season of silence, every unanswered prayer was a preparation for this appointed time. Do not look back with regret. Do not think of the years as wasted. They were the soil where your roots grew deep. They were the furnace where your spirit was strengthened. And knew that hidden preparation is what allows you to walk boldly into the future that is waiting for you. Understand this. The divine door is not about entering into comfort. It is about entering into calling. Comfort fades, but calling remains. You are not being invited into ease. You are being positioned into purpose. That purpose will stretch you, test you, and sometimes even scare you. But it will also fulfill you in ways nothing else ever could. This Sunday is not about escaping your old life. It is about stepping fully into your true life, the life heaven has been holding in reserve until this very moment. As you cross the threshold, everything will begin to move into alignment. Opportunities that once seemed random will reveal their connection. People who enter your life will feel divinely timed. Even your challenges will begin to make sense in the grand design. You will no longer walk with uncertainty, but with clarity. That clarity will not answer every question, but it will give you enough light for the next step. And as you walk, more light will come. This is the rhythm of destiny. Revelation, then movement. Movement, then more revelation. The divine door is simply the beginning of this rhythm. Do not underestimate the ripple effect of your obedience. When you step through, it will not only shift your life, it will shift everything connected to you. Your family will feel it, your lineage will benefit from it, your community will be impacted by it. A single act of courage can rewrite generations, and that is what this Sunday represents. It is bigger than you. It is bigger than your fears, your doubts, your insecurities. This is about destiny unfolding, and you were chosen to carry it. Chosen one, never forget that divine doors are rare. They do not open every day, and they do not remain open forever. When heaven extends the invitation, it is sacred. To delay is to risk missing what was written for you, but you will not miss it, because your spirit already knows this is your moment. That is why you feel the stirring, the anticipation, the urgency deep inside you. You were designed for this threshold. Everything in your story has been leading here. And so, as this Sunday approaches, walk with expectation. Do not treat it as ordinary. Prepare as if you are meeting destiny itself, because you are. Quiet your heart, clear your distractions, and open your spirit wide. Be ready to see signs, to hear whispers, to recognize opportunities. Do not be afraid to move when the door presents itself. It may come through a conversation, an idea, a sudden invitation, or even a moment of inner clarity. However it comes, trust your spirit to recognize it. When the door opens, step boldly. Do not hesitate, do not second guess, do not delay. Once you step through, live as though you belong there, because you do. Do not shrink back. Do not apologize for your blessing. Do not dim your light to make others comfortable. This door was crafted for you, and only you can walk through it. Carry yourself with confidence, knowing you are walking in divine alignment. And as you live on the other side, let your life be the testimony that gives others courage to wait for and walk through their own doors. Chosen one, this Sunday will be so important because it will open a divine door you cannot miss. The time has come, the alignment is here, and heaven has already sealed it with your name. Step forward with faith. Step forward with courage. Step forward knowing that this moment will echo for eternity. For when a chosen one walks through a divine door, the universe itself shifts. And you, beloved, are about to shift everything. Chosen one, as this Sunday draws near, hold this truth close. Heaven has already written your victory. The divine door is waiting, and once you step through, nothing will be the same. This is not just about a moment. It is about a lifetime shifting into alignment. So walk with faith, walk with courage, and walk with expectation. Do not let fear silence you. Do not let doubt delay you. This Sunday is sacred, and it is yours. The blessings, the breakthroughs, the revelations, they are ready to meet you on the other side. Carry gratitude in your heart, clarity in your mind, and fire in your spirit. The door will open, and when it does, step boldly. Your destiny is calling, and this is your time.